Here's a list of all the boys representing Chelsea at the World Cup in a few weeks. Penders getting in for Belgium. No one expects him to start. They've got Courtois, but it's still cool for him to get the World Cup experience. And as you can see, he did have quite a good season, being the player of the season in the Conference League, according to SofaScore, and I've just seen that down the bottom. That's pretty painful, how far we've fallen. Gusto will be representing France. So sorry to any French people out there. Reece is the only England representative in the squad, which pretty surprising, but we'll get to that. Cucurella, Chelsea player for now, gets in for Spain. Sarr and Jackson, I don't think Senegal's squad has been confirmed, but they've got 28 players listed out of the 26, and they're both there, so they're going. Barco, not technically on the Chelsea books yet. He will be soon. He's going, which is actually a pretty good call up. Enzo's going. He's not wearing white yet, so happy for you, bro. Moyes obviously going. Hato's a good call up for Netherlands. I think he might actually get some decent minutes as well, which is nice. Neto, I mean, default Portugal pick. He could have a shit season like he did, and he still gets in. And we got some big omissions here. I'm pretty sure that's how you spell omissions. Don't really care anyway. Here we are. Cole. That's kind of crazy. Not gonna lie. I understand he didn't have a very good season. I get that. But he, in the England squad, I think he's top 3 players that can come on and make an impact, like he did in the Euros final. Certainly more of an impact than Madueke will have in the whole tournament, I would say. So now Levi and Trev. I think Trev actually had a decent shout to be in, especially over like fucking Dan Burn. I do get it, and the fact that Levi is even in the conversation is kind of crazy, seeing he played, what, 2 games at the end of the year? 2 really good games. Fuck, I'm so excited for him under Alonso next year. Oh my god. Well, next season. Oh my god. Now, Brazil. If you told me like a few weeks ago that none of this Brazilian thruple was going to go to the World Cup, I'd think you're crazy. But here we are. Now, obviously, I know Steve is unfortunately injured, and I'm assuming, and everyone's assuming, that Don Carlo would have picked him, like, surely, bro. I don't know, bro. I know Chelsea didn't have the best season, but I really feel like they're looking pretty light in the midfield department there. I think you take out, I don't know, Martinelli because he's shit. Put in Andre Santos and another midfield slot, and then take out Cunha, put in João Pedro, and I think you've got a fucking banging team there personally, but whatever, man. Now, Giovanni Quenda, I haven't really watched that much of him, but his stats look good. From what I have seen, he's had a pretty decent season, and if you are competing with Neto, then probably should have got in. And now Delap. Don't even get me started on this absolute robbery. You know, this man has 1 more goal in the Premier League this season than Nicholas Jackson does. I'll leave you with that.